Welcome back, people, to day one of the Palmer Writing Method Workbook. Now, these pens, as you've seen before, the Papermate. This is that Sharpie Fine Nib pen, fountain pen. That's my standard fountain pen, and then a basic biro. I don't know what type of ink this paper holds. It's the same sort of paper, it's the same standard of paper all the way across. So I don't mind writing here, that's fine. Let's try the fountain pen. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can see me actually do this one. This is the, I'll unscrew this one, I'm trying to pull. Let's put the nib on and see what we get. Actually people, it's not too bad actually. Yeah, you hold it there long enough, it sucks it. No, I can't use that one. That's out. You can see that it sucked the ink. That's a no. Let's try this Sharpie pen. It's a very nice pen. Yeah, so if you do nice and no, look, hold it there, it just sucks it out. Look, it's sucking the ink out. So I can't use this pen. That's a no. So I can't use that one. Of course, this is the blue biro that's got any ink in. And of course you can use this, no problem. Look at that. Beautiful pen. Let's try the Papermate. Got to try them. Yeah, of course you can use the Papermate. It's fantastic, the Papermate is. Now I have brought some new pens. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. I brought these 3 new pens. And they are, if you can read that, it's the S-Gel. A Sharpie S-Gel 0.7, right? 0.7. And I think it's the silver one I've opened. Right, so these 3 pens, right, cases, cost me £7, and it's a fair hefty price for, I thought, throwaway pens, but they're not. You can actually purchase the inserts for these pens. So you buy a pack of 3 for say £7, which these, I think these were for WH Smiths, and then you buy the inserts to them, the ink cartridge itself, the actual, all the thing with the actual nib at the end. So that, and they, I think 10 inserts were for a £5. Hey, and you're saving the planet. So I think if these work well, let's find out. I haven't tried this pen yet in here. Let's get up here. Let's have a go. And does it suck? Nope. So in other words, this one is fantastic, and I'm going to be doing all the work with this pen. It's quite nice actually. So we've chosen the pen, we don't need these guys. So what are we doing today? We're going to do the warm-ups straight off the bat. You're going to see me do the warm-ups. Here they are. I mean, you don't have to do these. I could go straight into doing the letters, but it's part of the book and I've got to do these. So I'm assuming you can see this. I mean, I probably don't need to zoom in. I'm going to leave a little gap, and they're going 3 lines up. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to go like that, are we? Okay, fair dues. I suppose this is about making sure you got the right angle to warm up. Fair dues. Probably do one more there. So that's fair dues. This one here is identical, but you're going to go down 3. So you're going to come down 3. There they are. Yeah, nice downward strokes. So I'll do a couple of them. And then this guy at the bottom, which I'll do, you'll see me do these. It goes up and then you come back, almost not down vertical, but you come down anyway. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you're going to come up 3 and down, up 3 and down, up 3 and down, up 3 and down, up 3 and down. That's not too bad. I have to get practicing that one. Let's try some of the harder ones. I won't bother and bore you with doing that one. I will do one of these guys. You can see me do, or try one of them anyway, attempt. So 1, 2, 3. So you're going to come down on the 3rd, curve, come up to the 3rd, come down, come up, come down, come up, come down, come up, come down. I mean, you haven't got to do exactly everything. So I'm going to do this and then come around. That's pretty cool, that. That's pretty cool. Then this one here at the bottom is a little bit tighter than them. So I'll have to have a little one go at these guys. 1, 2, 3. So this one's different, a little different. You're going to come up 3, you're going to come down, you come up. It's sort of like that. It's about, I aren't doing it now, but yeah, it's not too bad. I think it needs to be a bit more thingy, but I'll try them anyway. You see, I'm just warming up the hand, people, do you know what I mean? Going for it. And I will do this, do you know what I mean? So we're doing blocks of 3, are we? So 1, 2, 3. So what we're doing, just this. I suppose you've got to concentrate to try and get it to the edge of the line. Do you know what I mean? And then move your arm slightly to the right a bit. Do you know what I mean? Just trying to make sure your line, where you stop that nib or that ball point to the edge of the line, to making full strokes, I suppose. It's not too bad, is it? Now let's try these oval guys. So I'm not going to do this bit here, but it's sort of saying to me, get the oval right. 1, 2, 3. So I'll start here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move slightly to the right, I suppose. There is a bit of a slant there, isn't there? If I just do this. Yeah, there is a bit of a slant, isn't there? So maybe I've got to go to slant. That didn't quite get to the line. That did. That went over too much. Not too bad. I can feel the grain in the paper. Maybe it's the nib. Either way, I'm doing it with this nib all the way along, people. And then this bottom one here is, well, it's the same as this. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then you do this thing. Yeah, and then you do another one. And again, I've done that. Come to the bottom, Bill. That's it. And then you do a combo of the two. So we'll start with this. Come to the bottom, Bill. That's better. And then you do this move here. Okay, fair dues. I'm just warming up the hand. I think I might do this all the way across, mate. Yeah, so here we go. And then this one's a funny one, isn't it, really? You've got to sort it. Can you see? I'm going to move this book out of the way so you can see. Come on. That's that. We're going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we've got to keep that angle and then go all the way to the bottom. I'm not making it exactly like this, but as I go down the line, I'm making the strokes smaller and smaller. Bloody book. That's basically what your intention is. Maybe a bit of speed. Maybe try a different speed with that thing. Maybe. I ain't gonna bother doing them, people. You can see there, you can just see that that's coming through to the other side of the paper. So it's not the bestest of qualities of paper, people. Not really. So I'm just trying to warm up a bit, really. I think I'm warmed up enough to go for it. And I might just leave that warm-ups so that I can warm up for the rest of it. So I might change the tactics a little bit. That's the warm-up done. I'm happy. Now let's have a crack at some of these letters. Like I said in the last, for the book's introduction, or me doing it, we aren't actually showcasing the upward strokes. We don't know if we're going over to it or down. This book's failure is it doesn't talk about upstrokes, yeah. Because if you look at the a Spencerian, I'll do it on this blank side over here. If you look at the Spencerian A, you come over to it, you come up, and out. That's a Spencerian A. Are we going to do the same thing with this, or are we going to do the other version of a Spencerian A where you go over to it? So are we doing this version or that version? This book doesn't tell you this. The book doesn't tell you. It doesn't really tell you about the spacing between letters or the spacing between the next word. You know what I mean? Strange. The book doesn't go into detail of that. But okay, you've got to so that's why I say you should be doing Spencerian book first, then this. But either way, let's have a go at an A. A Palmer A. So it goes over and out. I'm assuming that's how it's going to do. And out. And out. But it feels alien not to do it in the way of thingy. Let's try and do a series of A's then. Yeah, okay. I want to do it like this. But it's going to have to start. I want to do an upstroke. So I want to go up. And that to me is my series of A's. Let's try again. Bit more rounder for the A. So I want to go over to it this time. That's a better A, isn't it? You can see it's better. Let's try some of these funky B's. Again, this upward stroke here, it would have something very similar to that move, wouldn't it? But I've got to do it. You come up, you loop, and you're out. You come up, loop, and out. You come up, and out. It's done, isn't it? You know, these are. I can do a series of B's. I think I need to because I've got this in my hand. But I will complete these pages, people. I will complete them. Let's try one of these funky C's. Now let's try a C like that. I'm assuming you're going to start live like here and come out. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I think it goes like this, doesn't it? It goes up a bit and out. But again, if you've got to come from the upstroke, haven't you? So if I was doing it from the upstroke, it would be more like this. Would you go over to it? I think you would. I think you'd go over to it, bring it in and out. Do you know what I mean? So you go over to it and out. Over to it and out. Now that feels right. Yeah. Let's try the understroke, just for argument's sake. So we come under to it, and that works too. It does in my eyes. Let's try again. I'm trying to do a Spencerian C. Of course, a Spencerian C is this, isn't it? That's a Spencerian C, for which now I love. But yeah, this C is. I think it's best to be going on the overstroke, and then down and out, and you've got there C. ABC. Okay, let's try the ABC bit down here. See it? So let's go for the over for the A. I'm going to come up for the B. I'm going to curve and out. That's not too bad. You got a bit of a swoop on the A. Let's try that again. So come over for the A, cut it, come up for the B, loop it. Not quite getting that C bit, are we? Let's try again. So come over for the A, come up for the B, I mean, it's almost Spencerian C, isn't it? It's a tough one to do from the joining of this bit here, because you're going to have to go like this and then come back on yourself, aren't you? That's why I'm tempted to do this Spencerian C. It's a tough one. Let's try again. One more time. I don't like it. I want to do it again. Can you see? Yeah, that works now. a bit of a touch up, it works, doesn't it? It's a tough one, and even this paper with this ink here, it's sucking it at me nib. So people, I think we're going to leave it there for now, and my practice goes ABC and some warm-ups and ABC. In the next episode, or the next part tomorrow, I intend, well, I might finish this off. You'll see this finished, and I'll leave the warm-ups for some more warm-ups for tomorrow. And then I will do the D, the E and the F, and I might do this full spread and go through each one of these, so warm-ups and this double spread for tomorrow. But I'll do this off camera, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 2 for Palmer writing method. So thanks guys for watching, and I look forward to any comments. Maybe you could perhaps help me, because at the moment I'm going to say I'm struggling from the joining of any letter to the C, because that looks like that, but then it's joining it from that B, isn't it? It's a tough one, how you join it, not unless you leave it. Let's have one more crack at it. It's doing me head in. So maybe you could do it like this, and then come up for the B, loop, and then form the C. And yes, technically that is it, but the whole point of handwriting is you don't take this bloody nib off. But if we've got to do a copper plate style where we take the nib off, or a script style where we take the nib off, it works. But if you've got to keep the nib on, it's a bit iffy. Do you know what I mean? So that does work, taking your nib off and then joining it up. So fair dues. Not unless you can think of a better way, let me know. If you think I'm doing the A's wrong or whatever, let me know. But yeah, the warm-ups were good. If you want to do some commenting on the warm-ups, etc., let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one for the Palmer writing method workbook day 2. So thanks guys for watching. Bye now.